my channel. I'm so excited for today's video. I'm going to be doing an apartment must-haves checklist, which I'm going to be running through everything you guys need for your college apartment, your first apartment. If you guys didn't know, hi, my name is Grace. I make college, positive, lifestyle, shopping, just all the content, basically whatever you guys want to see, I'm here to make. I'm currently a junior and I'm going to be going to Mizzou this coming fall. I'm a transfer student. I did Ole Miss vlogs for a long time. Here's a few of the ones that have been up in the past, and now I'm going to be making transfer student vlogs. We're starting a new journey. I'm moving into an apartment alone this coming fall, but I actually have experience living in an apartment. I moved into one at Ole Miss where I had one roommate, and I kind of learned from that stuff I wish I would have brought, stuff I'm really glad I brought, and that helped me to come up with this list to share with you guys. I'm going to have a list down below of everything I say in this video so you guys can have like a downloadable checklist, so definitely check that out. Just kind of help you guys out. It's a freebie, so why not take advantage? We love free things around here. So I'm gonna open up my notes app. That's where I made my list. I have things separated like by room, and yeah, let's get into the apartment must-have checklist. Also, you guys, if the lighting is fluctuating, I'm just sitting in front of my windows. We're doing this chill style, so the clouds are kind of moving around the sky, and it'd be like that sometimes. Also, I'm about to get into the list. I know it's time to get into it, but I do want to share that I've been sharing a lot of the behind the scenes on my life and my prep for moving into an apartment and a bunch of college content over on my Instagram and on my TikTok. I vlog on my TikTok on the days that I don't vlog for YouTube, and my Instagram stories, I'm constantly talking to you guys about my plans for the future, when I'm moving, all my stuff for college. Basically, I give you guys all the life updates on my Instagram stories constantly and like what I'm doing every day. So if you guys like my productive type vlogs, you guys would love the Instagram content. But anyways, let's hop right into this because I want to be your little friend today that can help you, because I know that moving for the first time can be stressful. And I have a video for dorm must-haves, but an apartment is just much different. You need much more stuff. It can be very overwhelming, but I'm here today to make it a lot less overwhelming. All right, so first things first, let's talk entryway. So the two things that I think that are must-haves is a hook for your keys. I find myself always losing my keys, so if I have some kind of hook or holder by my front door, it keeps me much more organized. And then also a welcome mat or something basically to rub your shoes off on. So like, you know those ones they sell, I'll put a picture of it so that you can like make sure you get all the dirt off your feet, or even like a cloth one, something that kind of stops all the dust and dirt and grime from outside from like making its way into your apartment. Alright, so next up we are talking living room. So first off, you're gonna need some kind of couch or seating. Don't get too overwhelmed. I know they can be super expensive. Facebook Marketplace or Goodwill are great places to start. Also check and see if you have like a resale store in your area. That's where I got the chair for my living room. A rug. This is just great because it really just brings the space together. This is especially an essential if you have hardwood or like tile. I know I have had that in both apartments, and I think that it will make it a lot more comfy to have a rug, a coffee table, or poof, something to kind of kick your feet back on, or you know, that's kind of up to preference which one you would like more. I like coffee table because I like to drink coffee in the mornings, so kind of something to put it on is always great. Side table, this is especially important. I feel like if you don't have a coffee table, because you're going to want to have something to set stuff on, it's also a great place to put a lamp. So a side table, again, Facebook Marketplace, Goodwill. These things don't have to cost a ton to be good and nice. A TV, I'll actually be linking down below the TV I got. I haven't got it yet, so this is not a review, but it was super affordable and off Amazon and great for like a starter young person apartment. You don't need to get like a 70-inch TV yet. Like, we're not living that bougie of a life yet, but I need something, so a little small TV works perfect for me. A lamp. Throw blankets. Throw blankets are great because they add to like the texture of your space, but also if you ever have friends that come over and sleep over or whatever the case may be, you actually have a blanket to give them, because at least in my apartment, I'm living downtown, it's pretty small. I don't have like a linen closet with all those extra kind of essentials, so throw blankets you can throw out. They look cute and they're kind of, you know, you can use them for that. And then lastly, a TV stand, or if you're gonna hang your TV on your wall, but most apartments you can't hang a ton of stuff, so a TV stand will be perfect. I got mine from IKEA. Alright guys, so next we are talking the bedroom. I actually feel like you don't need a ton for your bedroom. It's really about kind of like setting the tone, and like I'm not listing the things that are up to your own preference, because decor and things like that, that's all up to you how much you want to bring, but these are just my essentials. So first off, some kind of jewelry rack or jewelry organizer. I feel like I like to keep my jewelry in my room, but it can just get kind of hectic, so finding a nice storage way. I really like just having a little pegboard. I have mine from IKEA and that works really, really great for holding necklaces, earrings, stuff like that. Next, obviously a bed, or if your apartment comes furnished, maybe get a bed mattress topper. My apartment last fall came furnished, and that bed was like an actual camping mat. It was so bad, and honestly without a mattress cover it would have felt like I was camping for a year. So definitely maybe invest in something that'll make it more comfortable, or bring your own bed. This coming fall at my new apartment, I'm gonna be bringing this bed I sleep on at home because, you know, I'm trying to just live in some comfort. So also a bed frame, again, if it's not furnished. Pillows, you know, comfy ones, throw pillows, up to you how many you bring. I like to keep my throw pillows kind of a minimum because I kind of realize that if I have a ton, it looks super cute, but if I don't make my bed, my room's much more chaotic, and also making my bed seems like a bigger task because you have to take everything off your bed. So having like, I like having just like one small one in the front and the pillows you actually use. I find that looks clean and is much more like real life friendly, if that makes sense. So under the bed storage is great. I feel like people always talk about this with dorms, and a lot of people don't take advantage of it in apartments. Unless you are living, I don't really know where, apartments are typically small. I know mine this fall is like 500 something square feet, pretty tiny, and I need to make the most of my space, and so I'm gonna have little rolly storage bins under my bed so I can hold just way more clothes, way more shoes, bags, things like that. So that leads me to, you need some kind of storage for clothes, whether that's a clothing rack, a dresser. Again, that's up to your preference, and also a clothing hamper. Clothing hamper, I think I forgot that at my last move-in, and like you're gonna need that because obviously if you don't, your room's gonna have like a pile of dirty clothes in it. So Walmart has great ones. You don't have to spend much money. I really recommend the ones with wheels because they're just much easier to go to and from your laundry room. So love that. Alright, so next up we're talking kitchen. I feel like kitchen is kind of a big, kind of scary thing when you move into your first apartment because obviously you don't have anything even close to that in a dorm. So we're not gonna have any kitchen supplies. So I made a huge list. It's gonna be super helpful so you guys don't forget the stuff that you need. So you're gonna need some kind of baking sheet, a pot and a pan. I really recommend getting nonstick ones because if you get one that is cute like I did for my past apartment and it's not nonstick, it's gonna get ruined within a few months and it's kind of a waste, and you can find pretty affordable ones that are still nonstick. I found mine at Target. So then you also need a paper towel holder, toaster, blender. If you don't use a blender at home, don't bring a blender, but I use mine at home all the time, so I got a little cute white one off Amazon. A coffee maker, I use a mini Keurig, fridge and pantry organizers to make the most of small space. You don't have to have these. If you're on a super tight budget, I would say out of all the things, drop that. But I know with like a more organized fridge and pantry, I can make a much bigger use of my super tiny kitchen in my apartment than, you know, if you have a huge kitchen, maybe you're fine, you have a bunch of drawers. I know I'm gonna be living downtown and my kitchen's like a hallway, so I'm gonna have everything super organized. I got my organizers from the Container Store. Five Below also has some great options. Measuring cups and measuring spoons, an oven mitt, steak knives, or you know, any kind of like sharp knife. I got mine at Home Goods, super affordable. Silverware, mugs, plates, bowls, mixing bowls. Mixing bowls, if you kind of want to double storage, get mixing bowls that have lids so you can also use them to store older food and also to cook. I find that's helpful. A can opener, zip top bags, whether that's Ziploc bags or I like to use reusable ones, which I got from the Container Store. Just a little side note. Tupperware, a silverware organizer, cutting board, ice cream scoop, spatula, and ladle. So those are kind of like my personal kitchen must-haves. If you guys have any extras you can think of, or if you have something you use at your parents' house basically, or that you use a lot of time when you were using like the dining hall at your dorm, like an air fryer, or I can't even think of like what the examples could be. If you know there's something you use all the time, bring it. Chip clips, that's another one. I'm adding that to the list right now. You know, the list could just really go on forever, but that one's personal to me because your girl does love some chips. But again, it's if you use them at home, you'll probably use them in your apartment. Okay, so then I made a category for technology. So one, some kind of Wi-Fi. So you might need like an internet router. You might need to call a company for that. I know I have to get Wi-Fi set up, and that's the first time doing that. Look into your apartment's, you know, agreement for your lease because some apartments cover that for you and already have a Wi-Fi router, but that might not be the case. So make sure that's on your to-do list to check. You need extension cords, power strips, all the good things. So next we have the bathroom. Having your own bathroom is so great in dorms. Community showers is all about just having your little tote and your shampoo and your conditioner. You don't got to do any of the cleaning. You know, you don't have to take care of the bathroom. You move out for the first time and you're in an apartment on your own. There's a lot more to bring for your bathroom. Shower hooks, shower curtain, shower liner, bath mat. You don't want to get water all over the floor, obviously, and also it adds a super cute touch. Towels, hand towels. If you use face towels, I don't really personally use face towels, but definitely you can get those in the Target dollar section right now if you do use them. Toilet cleaner, toothbrush holder, makeup organization of some sort. I personally just use a bag, but if you want like pull out drawers or a caboodle or whatever the case may be, and a makeup mirror. A lot of apartments don't have that great of lighting, so you might need something that has some sort of like light bulbs or like turn on things so you can make sure you're like matching your foundation to your body. I don't know. That has been like an impending problem. Like it's really hard to find a place to move to with good lighting. Lighting bugs me so much, so get that makeup mirror. I would splurge on that if it was me. Okay, so then the last part of my list is an etc. list. This is kind of just everything else you're gonna need that doesn't have like a specific room. So cleaning supplies. So dusters, some kind of like all-purpose cleaner is great. Window cleaner / mirror cleaner is great. A vacuum, paper towels, toilet paper. I feel feel like I always forget toilet paper when I'm moving. You're like in your dorm, again, you don't have the community bathroom, so someone else is not going to be supplying those to you, and if you don't bring them to move in, you're not going to have it for move in, so definitely get toilet paper ahead of time. Dish soap, dishwasher pods, laundry detergent, dryer sheets, trash cans. I feel like that's an easy thing to forget. Definitely like more than one. I think you're probably gonna need a trash can in your bathroom. You probably want one in your kitchen. Do you want one in your bedroom? So I would say at a minimum 2 trash cans, but maybe you want one for every room. You know, maybe think about like what is most reasonable to you, what works for you, things like that. I'm probably gonna bring 2 curtains, trash bags, scissors, and like basic tools, just like a super basic toolkit, because I've found every time I've moved, my parents usually help me move, and there's always like a few things I get over time that I need to put together, and I'm like, I have nothing to put this stuff together. So if you already have it in your apartment, you're all good. Alright guys, so that is all for my apartment must-haves list. Comment down below and rate my list and let me know if it's going to be helpful for you and if you guys are going to use it for your move. Again, I'm going to have that downloadable moment down below, so you guys can just have this list on paper. Y'all can print it out if you want to. Maybe just put it onto your iPad so you can check it off electronically. Whatever the case may be. I know creating this list helps me a lot with packing and helps me to remember everything, because in the moment it just can be a lot. It's overwhelming, of course, but you guys got this. I'm so excited for you that you're gonna be moving out for the first time and living in an apartment, and I think you guys are gonna have an amazing experience. It's so fun to be on your own. You learn so much about yourself and you learn so much in general. So yeah, alright, that's all for today's video. Be sure to check out my other back to school shopping vlogs and just back to school content in general. If you guys like this video, I'm sure you'll love that stuff. I'd love to have you guys if you wanted to stick around and subscribe, because we're gonna be spreading a bunch more love and happiness in the future, and I have so much content planned. So yes, see you lovely sunflowers in my next video.